Now, I've watched a lot of true crime, and I think this is one of the weirdest cases that I've come across in terms of me really wanting to know what the fuck happened. Hi guys, welcome back to my vibey ass channel. My name is Dana, aka Abundant Vibes, and I am a spiritual, true crime, conspiracy, paranormal, kind of YouTuber. Honestly, I post whatever I want, but typically what I post will be surrounding the topics that I previously mentioned. So if you also like those topics, you should subscribe because I can tell that you like it here. Anyways, I'm trying to post once a week even though I'm a little behind on that. But anyways, first I want to say thank you for all of the love and support. The funny thing is that I typed this script up when I had about 200 followers on YouTube and about 20,000 followers on TikTok. So I was planning to say thank you so much for 200 followers because I didn't even expect to get 200 followers, but now I have 2,000. So thank you for 2,000 followers. Thank you. Oh, you guys are great. And I no longer have 20K on TikTok. I have 113,000. Thank you. I know it's not really much, but it really means a lot. It's just funny because when I dropped my last video, I was like, okay, if I reach 125 followers, then I'll be really happy. And you guys like fucking more than doubled my expectations. Kudos to you guys and kudos to me. Okay, I'm done, sorry. So before we get started, you already know what the fuck is going on. What? You want me to drink alcohol every time? Okay, typically I would, but I'm kind of hungover from last night, so let's Sprite it. Feel free to pour up like some apple juice, some water, anything to satisfy your thirst, if you're thirsty. Okay, we're good now. Let's get into the video. Let's set the vibe. Ooh. No, turn that shit off. Now, bodies are found every day and often under mysterious circumstances. But thanks to modern technology, these deaths are usually easily explained away. Let me show you a case where that's not the case. Now, on August 20th, 1966, during Leo season, I'm kidding, I love Leos. I love my sister, she's a Leo. Anyways, on August 20th, 1966, a young man was flying a kite, chilling on Vietnam Hill, I think that's how you say it, in a suburb of Rio de Janeiro, I think. Now this man goes up a little further to get a better view. He look down at the town, see some hotties, yada yada yada, and all of a sudden he spots the bodies of two men. As soon as he saw these bodies, he obviously reported matters to the police. But it took police about a day to get up there due to the rough terrain. And the scene that they walked into was truly bizarre. So these two bodies were two men. Dana, me and numbers. These two bodies were two men that had been stretched out side by side, dressed in matching raincoats and business suits. Now, these men also were believed to have enough cash on them to buy a used car, which I believe was around 3 million Cruzeiro, which apparently is hard to convert because inflation was really bad at the time that this happened. But if it's enough for a used car, I'm gonna say like, I don't know, 2 grand, I don't know. But the weirdest discovery, according to police, were the matching lead masks that veiled their eyes. Now, there were some accounts that stated that these masks were used to protect against radiation, but there are some accounts that suggest that that's not the case at all. Now, why the big debate? Well, I'm here to tell you. It's said that protective masks typically cover the whole head, with goggles or like enclosed little eye slits, like this. But the masks that were found on these men were more like blindfolds that completely covered their eyes and left their entire face exposed. And I'll insert a picture right here if I can find it. Oh, it would have been impossible for these men to see anything while wearing these masks. So the pair eventually was identified as, bless me, okay, Manuel Pereira de Cruz? I don't know, I'm sorry, I probably butchered that. And Miguel Jose Viano. Now these two were found out to be electronic repairmen in a town called, I don't even know, Campos de Goytacazes, which apparently is pretty far away from where they were found. It was about 200 kilometers. If you live in America like I do, 124 miles. Now right next to their bodies, authority found 3 things: a water bottle, 2 wet towels, and a notebook. And all of this is strange, but the notebook was really strange according to police. This notebook contained lists and parts of things related to them being electronic repairmen, you know, really boring stuff. But on one page, there contained a cryptic message. It seemed to have been instructions relating to their mysterious deaths. Now, I'm gonna read. At 16:30, which is 4:30, be at the specified location. At 18:30, which is 6:30, ingest the capsules. After the effect, protect metals and await signal mask, which apparently even the writing on the note was kind of weird. Actual like grammar of it was weird, so translating it to English is even weirder, but apparently this is what it says. be at specified location in just capsules. After the effect, protect metals, await signal mask. And according to police, there were no signs of trauma on their bodies, no evidence of a struggle, and no obvious cause of death for either man. Now, this is where I get slightly frustrated because obviously there's references of taking some type of capsule, but no toxicology report was done. Do you want to know why? Because the coroner was simply too overwhelmed with work at the time. This is your job. You're a coroner. What do you mean? You're too overwhelmed to do your job? Okay. But the police had no reason to suspect foul play and didn't push matters. To this very day, we still don't know what exactly happened. But of course, there's theory. The most popular theory that I'm going to share with you guys is honestly quite interesting in my opinion. So a friend of the two men claimed that these men were scientific spiritualists and that they were very, very interested in trying to contact extraterrestrials, spirits, and the paranormal. Which, let me point out, I don't really like that term, scientific spiritualists, because if anything, it seems like they're more of like paranormal investigators or something. Spirituality isn't about like spirits and extraterrestrials and all of that stuff, even though it can be, but whatever. There's some reports of people saying that they could have been trying to contact the planet Mars, and that one of the men had actually built some kind of machine in attempts to contact the planet or the extraterrestrials that may live on that planet. Now, when the police searched the home of the men, they found all of the tools necessary to make their homemade mask, and they found cryptic messages all around their house about an intense luminosity of the entities that they hoped to contact. So expectations of a bright light might explain the need for lead eye coverings. Some sources suggested that people in the scientific spiritualist community would ingest psychedelics, help aid in communication attempts with extraterrestrials or whatever they tried to contact. People were suggesting that maybe they died from an overdose. But I don't really think that these people know what they're talking about. Because as far as I know, it's really hard to overdose on psychedelics. I know it's really hard to overdose on shrooms, acid. I don't know about DMT, but as far as I know, it's pretty difficult to overdose on psychedelics. And if these people had been contacting extraterrestrials for a while, they'd probably know the correct dosage of psychedelics to take in order to not die. You know? Even if they have taken a shit ton of acid, you feel me? No one is gonna take like 40 tabs of acid and then lay down side by side and just wait to overdose on acid. I feel like you would be tripping balls. Like, you're hallucinating. So I don't think that they would have been able to just sit down and just die off of like psychedelics, you know? Now all of this kind of comes back full circle, kind of. Now according to an article that I could barely fucking read because it was in Portuguese, but according to that article, another man who also happened to be an electronic repairman in the same area had been found dead upon a hilltop 4 years earlier. So maybe there was something weird going on in the local electronic repairman community? I have no idea. Honestly, we don't know what the men hoped to accomplish that night. Maybe it was an accidental drug overdose or an extraterrestrial meeting gone wrong. Honestly, it's a really strange mystery that remains unsolved to this very day. Wonder if it's like a sacrifice. Like, are they sacrificing themselves? I don't know. But that's where my research stops. There's not really much known about this case because we don't know what the fuck happened. Honestly, maybe like the exact cause of death would have been solved with like toxicology reports. Like the reasoning for their deaths would still be a complete mystery. But there's nothing we can do about that. Thank you so much for spending time with me and listening to me ramble about true crime today. I really, really appreciate you giving me some of your oh so valuable time. It really means a lot to me and I hope you stick around for more. And let me know in the comments what you think happened. I truly think that if toxicology reports would have been done, we would have at least known if that drug that they took killed them. We don't know what the fuck killed them at this point. It could have been fucking, I don't know. Maybe there's something more extraterrestrial going on. I just want to make an announcement for my TikTok followers. So if you follow me on TikTok, I know I said that my next video was going to be on mermaids, like this video, which it will be after this video. Since I already had the script made for this video, but like I just thought that it wasn't good enough, I just figured that I'd go ahead and push this video out since I already have the material for it. I don't know why I waited so long, I just thought the topic just wasn't that good, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. But my next video will be on whether or not mermaids are real or not, which honestly, I kind of think that they are after doing some research. Thank you so much guys for the support. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great day and that you accomplish all of your dreams and some more. Bye, have a vibey ass day.
Hi, wow, I look really fucking bad. I'm sorry. But okay, this is just for if you're an artist or if you know anybody that is an artist or an animator, please keep watching. So if you guys know like those little like YouTube introduction clips that a lot of like popular YouTubers have, I would also like one of those, or just anybody who can animate like a short like 5-second intro for me. Please hit me up on Instagram. It's at Downdy. I'll put it here. yeah, let me know if you can do that. Preferably like someone who has like an okay price range. Like, I love art. I compensate people for their art, but like nothing super crazy. Also, if you see my profile picture, I made that shit on PixArt. I have brown hair. Well, I want to have brown hair, and I would like a profile picture of me with brown hair. So if you're an artist and you can actually like draw me like a nice ass fucking profile picture, please hit me up. DM me on Instagram. My DMs are actually flooded, but I will be checking them for this particular reason. Yeah, so let me know, preferably like if you have like pictures of your art on your Instagram. Like, I want to see. Okay, bye.